This is Dr. Benzinger on health. Welcome to secondopinion.org. It's nice to have you with us. Today we're going to be covering insomnia, or just I can't sleep, or I sleep poorly, or I'm tired all the time. Insomnia hits all of us at some time in our life. What's interesting about it is insomnia is also something that finding the secrets to a good night's sleep is what today's seminar is all about. And it can make all the difference in the quality of your life. And the reason why is people that are sleep deprived over a period of time elevate their chances of obesity, stress, anxiety, depression, cancer, heart disease. Does that give you an autoimmune diseases? Because not enough sleep drives your immune system down. So secrets to a good night's sleep is something you need to know about, and that's what we're covering today. Welcome to us. You got to realize that secondopinion.org was built for one reason, exactly this option, to be able to come to you in your home and be able to talk to you straight about alternative options that you can take care of at your desk, at home, that you can start empowering you and your family to stop needing massive amounts of health insurance with huge deductibles that drain your pocketbooks when you can take action steps on your own, but try not to wait till the disease occurs. Understand what you're predisposed to about your family history and start actively pursuing it today. So the question is, will you choose to control this future, your future, or will you be controlled by the lack of sleep over a long period of time that will induce other conditions guaranteed over a long enough period of time if you don't make an action step or take an action step today? Watching this, you're taking an action step. I'm proud of you, okay? Okay, getting a good night's sleep. We're going to look at habits, environment, timing, stimulants, eating and drinking, and exercise. If you want the whole sleep seminar that we've done, make sure you go to secondopinion.org and you can actually get that ordered. And that will be in a much greater detail than the short vignette, but this gives you a taste, okay? Sleep habits. Consistent. Make them the same time every night, including weekends. Be boring, very boring. Do the same thing about an hour before every night. Every night. Go to bed, okay? Get to bed as early as possible. You do not catch up in sleep by sleeping later in the day. You'll end up causing a big change in something called your circadian system, which will mess you up. Let me tell you, most people that sleep in don't feel better. They actually have kind of a crappy day. It's kind of interesting. But you need to realize getting to bed and getting to bed at the same time all week long, including the weekends, can make a huge difference in your overall well. So if you want to sleep in, go to bed early, okay? Hot showers and baths, okay? Take a hot shower and bath before you go to sleep. It seems to help. That warm water, soothing, relaxing, it really helps relax that body. Journaling. That pen in hand for those that can't let that day go or just can't let go of what they have to do tomorrow. It's more effective than you think. Just write it down, get it out of your head, and finish it up. Then you can relax and go from there. Read something spiritual or religious. These types of writings have a tendency to relax or quiet the spirit and the mind, but no mystery, suspense novels, or love novels. They stir up your bloodstream. They get your blood pressure going. You have a tendency not to be relaxed, be able to go to sleep. It's just the way it is. It's not bad or good, but that's not the time to read your love novel, just so you know, okay? So remove the love novels, the romance novels, mostly if they get you fired up, okay? The sleep environment, okay? Create a restful environment. Listen to white noise or relaxation CDs. There's many of those out there that you can get. You just don't want banging hard music. You're not going to sleep very well. Avoid television and other stimulants right before bed, and sleep in complete darkness or as close as you can possibly get. Now here's one that's interesting, and some of you probably do it and always thought it was funny. Sleep in socks. Cold feet, poor circulation can really change how well you sleep, and gloves are even possible, okay? If you look at your alarm clocks, try to avoid using loud, aggressive alarm clocks. They wake up your system very abruptly. They're very stressful, and they're very harmful to restfully, calmly getting up. And even many times it actually causes problems with your hormone system every morning because it's such an abrupt start. It would be like being startled multiple times a day. Not very healthy for you. Alarm clocks you should consider. Solil, sun alarm clock. There's others that are out there that allows you to wake up to sunlight. Okay? Many of you need these aggressive methods to wake up simply because you sleep so poorly, or you don't get enough rest, or the way you've been woken so often is not being effective in getting the quality rest you need. Remove your clock from viewing. In other words, if you roll over and you see the time, you immediately start thinking, and when you do, you're done. Get that out of your sight, okay? Bedroom. Try to get rid of the EMFs, the high electromagnetic fields, televisions, cell phones, computers, anything that can put out electrical current. Some people are very sensitive to it. You need to eliminate it. Melatonin, use with caution, okay? 5-HTP, hydroxytryptophan, okay, is something that you can take, will help you sleep better. Melatonin, usually 1 to 3 milligrams, about a half an hour to an hour before bedtime if you're really not sleeping well or you keep waking up, or something to try. Try not to combine these together, 5-HT or melatonin. Take them independent of each other until you find a dose that works for you, okay? Bedroom temperature, try to keep it no more than 70 degrees. When it gets too hot and you sweat, you will not sleep well, okay? So, sounds silly, but not too hot, not too cold, okay? Your bed, keep your bed for sleeping. Special miscellaneous items should be eliminated, such as television. You aren't going to sleep, and it doesn't put you to sleep. I don't care how much you think it puts you to sleep. Foods, drinks, no do's and don'ts, okay? What to eat before bedtime is a protein snack, okay? That's okay. Small amounts. Eat big amounts, you're going to be in trouble, okay? Small amounts. Eat a small piece of fruit, because that fructose, specifically fruit sugar, will get across the blood-brain barrier, the protein, and protein is what makes serotonin and melatonin is what helps you sleep. We just covered that earlier. So, small piece of fruit, about a half an apple, about fist size, your fist size, and a little bit of protein. Wonderful way to go to sleep, okay? Don't drink fluids 2 hours before you go to bed, otherwise you're going to get up just because your bladder is going to be full. And don't eat heavy grains, sugars, alcohol within 3 hours of bed, because you're not going to have a quality night's sleep. Just stop the habit. Caffeine, some of you might have to stop at noon and not stop at 8 o'clock at night. You might have to stop earlier if you're sensitive to caffeine, okay? Foods that you're sensitive to, dairy, wheat, they frequently cause your tummy to get upset or have gas or indigestion. You can't sleep well on that. Plus, you're making your stomach work all night trying to get rid of this toxin or your allergic food that you just put into your body. Eliminate that by just not putting it in. MSG, Chinese food with heavy MSG, is a concern. MSG is in many of the ranch dressings, excitotoxins that are your synthetic sugars that you put in your drinks. That's something you should eliminate. That day, I think you should eliminate, period. But if you're going to use it, try not to use it after about 4 or 5 o'clock at night, okay? Big meals before bed, you're going to be digesting the food all night. It's not going to be healthy for you. Caffeine. Caffeine is not metabolized easily in some people, so it will remain in your system longer than you think. Often diet pills or even Excedrin that you might use for your headache. You're taking it for your headache. The problem is it has caffeine in it. You just didn't know that, okay? Medication addiction. Try many conservative approaches before relying on over-the-counter and prescription medications. You don't know how many people use cold medications to sleep at night for years and years until finally it's not very effective and can cause some other side effects. So contact your physician. If you've had to use it more than 2 or 3 weeks or even 5 days, if you can notice you're even struggling to even have any positive effect, you might need other type of prescription, and you need to deal with your doctor in that case. Synthetic sweeteners, I can't say enough bad about them. They're stimulants to the nervous system. They may be toxic to you. MSG has the same type of reaction. Stay away from it. Just stay away from it. Alcohol, again, doesn't make you sleep. It makes you sleep in the beginning, but it'll wake you up, okay? Sleep helps you lose weight, okay? Sleep apnea increases significantly with weight gain, okay? So sleep apnea is something you might have to go and get addressed, either by a CPAP or another method, or lose weight so that you don't have as much of a cleft in the back that actually kind of flaps shut and affects your air quality. And not getting enough sleep because of sleep apnea can have serious disease processes for heart and other types of conditions. So I want to stress that. Menopause or perimenopause symptoms. Work with a natural medicine physician or medical physician to help your symptoms in these areas. It's a mandate. Exercise makes a huge difference in sleep quality, something I highly recommend. Regular is in and excuses are out. It doesn't matter what type, it doesn't matter if you stand in front of Oprah and you just run in place. It's still a good exercise to do, okay? So what do? You make sure to get a good night's sleep. It means the following: a consistent bedtime routine, going to bed early, hot shower and bath before bed, protein and fruit before you go to bed, no big meals, no fluids 2 hours before you go to bed. Create a restful environment. Not seeing the time on your alarm clock so it doesn't wake you up, and abrupt alarm clocks are hard on you. No TV watching from bed, no stimulants, caffeine or alcohol, no medication addiction or synthetic sweeteners. Exercise, lose weight, take care of yourself. Use safe supplementation like melatonin or 5-HTP, magnesium. Here are some other options in the herb area: valerian, passiflora, hops, and lemon balm herbs. Will you choose to control your future insomnia, or will you allow it to control you and create other diseases that you should not have to deal with? Relaxer or relaxer nighttime is something we carry at Physicians Premium for one reason: it works. And it has a lot of the things that we recommended at the end, but these habits need to be changed. Review this, send it to friends and family, make a difference, help each other. That's what it's all about. This is Dr. Benzinger on Health with secondopinion.org. May God bless you.